There are thousands of rumors about tech products every year. Some of them come true, while some may never see the light of the day. Given the number of leakers we have on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, it almost seems that people are inclined to leaks rather than the device itself. And rumor from that rumor mill is suggesting that Tesla, which is known for its revolution in the electric car industry, is eyeing an entry into the smartphone market. It might just be a counter-rumor to all the evidence surfacing on an Apple car. The Tesla phone is going to be called the Tesla Model Pi. But what is more interesting is the features that are said to be coming with it. Some of them are more advanced versions of the already existing features, but some seem to be outright nonsense even to talk about. Welcome back to SpaceXXL. Before we proceed, kindly subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated when we release new videos. Without further delay, let's dive in. The smartphone market is dominated by Apple and Samsung. Yes, Xiaomi, Oppo, and some other Chinese manufacturers have high market shares, but when it comes to Western markets, it is tough to shake the dominance of the biggest two players. For most non-tech people, a good phone is equal to an iPhone or a Galaxy phone. And those remarks are not entirely wrong given that those two produce the most feature-packed and stable phones we can find. Google is putting some serious effort into the Pixel 6, and alongside them, Xiaomi, Vivo, and Oppo are the only other firms to give a serious threat to the market share of Samsung and Apple. But in Western markets, it is another story. But Tesla is a potential player in the market who could change the game. They have all the money in the world to invest to build a good smartphone, to do the marketing, and they are already great with software that is evident with their in-car systems, which are several generations ahead of any other infotainment system. But more than anything else, they have already built a good reputation with the customers with their top-class electric cars. As much as Tesla is worried about Apple entering the electric car market, Apple should be scared to see Tesla entering the smartphone market because both have huge potential to eat into each other's market share. Elon Musk. If there is someone who could give iPhone and Galaxy phones a run for their money in their own space, Elon Musk has to be at the top of the list. He is right up there with the best people with vision in the first quarter of this century, alongside Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and others. This man has come up with so many innovations, including PayPal, SpaceX, Neuralink, OpenAI, The Boring Company, and the most famous of all, Tesla. And it would not be a big surprise if they come up with a superphone. To be honest, Tesla is already so good at software. How many amazing smartphones are there today with cutting-edge specs, blazing performance, and novel designs, but lack good software? Software is the core of experience in any smartphone. And that is why Apple and Google/Samsung are so popular. They offer all the top-level hardware with a hard-to-beat clean software experience. And that is what exactly Tesla has to compete with, and I'm pretty sure they are up to it. Tesla software is almost lag-free and works like the finest versions of iOS and Android. And top of that, they offer over-the-air software updates almost 5 years before any other car maker started doing that. And even by now, Tesla OTA updates provide features like improved range, power, braking, safety features, and driver assistance features, while others are still only providing basic updates to infotainment systems. So the rest of the car industry has a lot to catch up on. And Tesla's self-driving system is also way more advanced than any other system in the market right now. These examples prove that Tesla knows what they are doing with its software. Quite interestingly, Tesla uses the software to control the whole car, and developing a smartphone OS is a much less daunting task given what Tesla has already achieved. Neuralink. This is one of Elon Musk's companies, and they are a Silicon Valley startup that developed a neuroprosthetic device known as a brain-computer interface. This device connects to an external computer and continuously communicated with it using Bluetooth technology. Musk is hoping to use those devices to help people with various kinds of neurological disorders, where there is a malfunction between the brain and the nerves that supply the body. And in April 2021, the company released a video showing the monkey called Pager successfully playing a game of Pong with his mind by having an implanted Neuralink device connected to an external computer. Trials using humans are yet to be commenced, but this is a groundbreaking innovation nonetheless. Using this kind of expensive feature in a phone might be the last thing in Musk's mind, but if it becomes true, that could completely change the way we use smartphones. Just think about controlling your phone using only your mind. That would be a feat nobody saw coming. This is one of the biggest reasons why I am interested to see a smartphone from Tesla. Starlink Internet. Starlink Internet might not be a very familiar name, but it is one of Musk's projects that aim to sell internet connections to anyone on the planet by way of a growing network of private satellites that are placed in orbit. Now Starlink has more than 2,000 satellites in space, and they claim to provide service in 32 countries around the world. Where this becomes more important is that this will be able to provide high-speed internet connections to rural areas around the world that don't have any internet at all. Starlink is not available all around the world just yet, but with the rate, it is growing. That point might not be that far away. If Tesla phone would come, it will definitely have Starlink internet capabilities, and you will be able to use high-speed internet all around the world without worrying about connectivity issues. That would be a big plus point for travelers, as well as people who have bad reception at their homes. Solar charging. Solar charging is not a new concept in smartphones. There are already smartphones with solar charging, but none of the mass-produced phones still jumped on the boat, maybe because a tiny solar panel might not be enough to produce the required power to run a smartphone. But Tesla manufactures solar panels, and it does likely come with at least a case with solar panels to supply power to the phone. In any case, it would not entirely depend on solar energy, but the technology will develop, and in a few years we might see more efficient solar panels that could supply enough power to run a smartphone. Crypto mining resources. It won't be a Tesla phone without crypto mining capabilities. Elon Musk is supporting cryptocurrency for some time now, and it is unreasonable to think that this feature would come in a phone if they ever make one. To have efficient crypto mining, this device should have a very powerful chipset, and it would be interesting to see where they turn to produce them. There is still no formal announcement from Tesla, even though there are several rumors regarding the Tesla Model Pi. And also, given that most of the top features are a bit too advanced to be realistic right now, it might take some years before this phone comes out. But all those things don't have to be in the first generation of the device, and a phone from Tesla could do well even if it drops all the flashy features and nail the basics of a phone. That's all I have for you guys for today. If you liked watching this video, please make sure to click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so that you may be notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching.